channel. It's good to see you guys. I am back in my kitchen. We're going to a little pool party, and the hosts asked for everyone to bring a side dish. So I am going to be making a broccoli casserole. So it's one of my first videos, maybe my second video. I did a seafood casserole. So it's the same stuffing. It's Ritz crackers and melted butter, and that's it. And the secret to this broccoli casserole is toasted sesame seed oil. So that kind of gives it a nutty flavor. Once I did add ground almonds to the breadcrumb mixture in the casserole, and it was really, really good. I don't have almonds today, so I'm leaving that out. But it's basically the stuffing mixture that I use for my seafood casserole. I'm doing that for this broccoli today. And sometimes I'll do cauliflower and broccoli casserole. Anything with these Ritz crackers and melted butter crumb mixture is really, really, really good. I've done zucchini casserole, you name it, it's gonna be delicious. So let me show you everything that we are going to be using. Okay, so it's basically just broccoli. I am going to cut off I'm just gonna use the florets. So it's the broccoli florets. So I'm going to trim these up. Some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, Ritz crackers, some melted butter, and toasted sesame seed oil. And because we're going to a party, I'm going to put it in this baking dish, because then I don't have to worry about bringing any of it home or leaving a dish there or anything like that. So that's it. Let me start by taking off all the florets off the broccoli. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put you down here so you can see what I am doing. I've already done most of the broccoli, and I've just kind of cut it into florets. And I'm gonna show you one here, the easy way that I do it. This is the easy way. Okay, so sometimes the stem can be kind of tough. So I cut all the big stems off of it, and I'm going to slice off a little bit more of the stem. Kind of keep a little bag here for the waste. So then when you do that, all the little florets kind of fall off, just like this. You just cut and then see how there's a lot of stem here? I'm going to cut that, and look, see how the florets kind of just break off? It's as easy as that. And then the big, I like the bite-sized florets like that. So I just kind of trim these down a little bit into bite size. And then that's it. So there we go. I have bite-sized florets, and you can see I have some melted butter going in here. I'm going to crush up some Ritz crackers. So I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter in here, and I have a water getting ready to boil so that we can blanch the broccoli. So we're gonna just put it in boiling water just to soften up the broccoli for about 3 minutes, because it is going to bake in the oven. We're just softening up the broccoli. Okay, and I will come back once the water has boiled, and we can blanch up the broccoli to get it cooked up. I'll be back. Okay, so while the water is coming up to a boil, I am going to crush up my Ritz crackers. So I have 3 sleeves of Ritz crackers to the 3 sticks of butter. okay? And I'm just gonna empty them all out into a plastic bag, and we're gonna give them a good crushing. I've tried these with other buttered crackers like Townhouse or you know, the store brand butter crackers. It's just not the same. I've tried it many times and it's not the same. So I always suggest Ritz. And trust me, I'm not sponsored. I'm just saying Ritz is the most buttery cracker to me. And even though you're adding melted butter to it, and you can make any cracker good with melted butter, I'm telling you, Ritz cracker is the way to go. Okay, so we're just going to crush up the crackers. Get your aggression out. If you have any aggression to get out. And you want fine crumbs. So, it doesn't take long. I use a meat mallet, one with a kind of like a meat tenderizer side, and one that's flat. But you could use a rolling pin. You can use the bottom of a saucepan. So you want to get it all down to a crumb mixture. I think I did it. Okay, so that leaves you about that much, and we're going to add all of this to the melted butter that I have here on the stove. Okay, in with that mixture. Let me turn it on. Okay, so in with this mixture, I'm gonna add the melted butter in here, some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, and some toasted sesame. Okay, so the butter is all melted. We're gonna add this in, and I find it's easier just to cut off the end of the plastic bag. It's just not as messy as... My kitchen shears came apart. Let's put them back together. Okay, here we go. Okay. We're gonna get all of that mixed up in with the butter. Just like that. So it's kind of moist. We're gonna add some garlic powder. Some pepper. And some salt. You don't need too much salt. I used unsalted butter, but the crackers, of course, are salty. Okay, and in this, I'm just gonna add toasted sesame seed oil. A little goes a long way, so you don't want to add too much. I'm gonna say I'm gonna add about maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, that's gonna give it this yummy nuttiness. Okay, we're just gonna toast up this mixture over the heat for just about a minute. And then when that is done, the water back here is almost coming to a boil, and we're going to blanch the broccoli. Okay, so Let's finish toasting this up. It smells so good. Okay. Okay, and it looks like the water is up to a boil. So let's go ahead and blanch the broccoli. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add all this broccoli in. I don't want to dump it in because I don't want to splash and burn my skin. So I'm just going to add it into here. Okay. I have one of my all-time favorite kitchen utensils is my spider. So I'm gonna keep this in here. I am going to keep it in for about 2 minutes. Okay, and we will come back when that is done and we'll get it out of the hot water. Okay, so now I let that boil for about maybe 4 minutes instead of 2 minutes because I wanted it soft but not too soft. Okay, you don't want it mushy. It get mushy pretty quickly. So I'm just draining it and putting it in my little bowl right here, and I'm using my handy dandy spider and just draining it this way. You could just use a colander and add it all into the colander. Drop it into the colander and drain it that way. But why mess up another pan? Okay, so I am going to get all of these drained and into my little bowl here, and then we will come back and I'll show you layering the casserole in the casserole dish with the breadcrumbs. All right, I will be back. Okay, so we have our cooked broccoli, our casserole dish, and our breadcrumb mixture we're going to bring over. Let's put this right here. And our Ritz cracker mixture. Okay, so I have decided at the last minute that I'm going to add some cheese to this casserole. Normally I don't. I did it a few times and it was really good. So I'm just going to add some triple cheddar cheese to this. But without the cheese, I'm telling you, try it both ways. Without the cheese, it's just as good. Okay, so I got this, I just picked this up at the dollar store and it came with a cover, which is great. So I've rinsed it out already because, you know, it came from the dollar store. Who knows how long it's been there. And I'm going to first layer some breadcrumb, some Ritz cracker mixture into the bottom of the pan. Okay. Just so that the broccoli can have a nice comfy bed to land on. Okay. And I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese on this bottom layer so that the bottom pieces of broccoli can have a little cheese. Okay. And then I'm just using my hands. I always find hands are the best kitchen tool. So I'm going to add just a layer of broccoli in here. Okay, we're gonna do layers. So this is perfect. I'm gonna add some more crumb mixture. Okay, another layer of cheese. You get the gist. Okay, the broccoli is kind of hot, so I am going to, actually I'll just use this spoon. Whenever I make this, people who don't like broccoli will say, I don't usually like broccoli, but man, this is good. I'm telling you, it's because anything you put Ritz crackers and butter on is going to be delish. Okay. And then another layer of, I'm just using triple cheddar. Okay. When it bakes, it's cheesy and crummy and so good. Okay, and then we'll do the last layer of broccoli. This way, every piece of broccoli has some love on it. Okay. That's pretty much, I think I pretty much have all the broccoli. And then I'm going to pour the rest of the crumb mixture on top. Just like this. Spread it around. So for this recipe, I used, sorry, it's so noisy. I used 6 crowns of broccoli, cutting the stems off, took all the florets off, 3 sticks of butter, and 3 sleeves of Ritz crackers. Some garlic powder, some pepper, a little bit of salt, and about 1/4 of a teaspoon of sesame oil. And then the last layer is some more cheese. And that is it. And then you just bake this for about 25 minutes in a 350 oven. And it's going to be cheesy and delicious. And I will come back once I put this in the oven and bake it, and we'll do a little tasting with you. See how easy that was, guys? All right, we'll be back. Hey guys, the broccoli casserole is done. I want to taste it with you. It looks delish, so come see what it looks like. Look at that. You see the crispy cracker crumbs, the melted cheese, the softened broccoli. Let's give it a try. I know it's gonna be good. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. It's total comfort food. A great side dish. And remember too, with this Ritz cracker buttery mixture, you can use for anything, any kind of vegetable. It's good to stuff into artichokes, for stuffed artichokes. For that, some garlic and some grated Parmesan cheese. So you could vary it up a bit, but oh my gosh, it's so good. Give it a try. I know you're going to love it. I hope you like this video. I love sharing quick videos with you. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Do something great for yourself today. Bye, guys.